Hey, it's post-recording the video. I just realized I totally forgot. This is a speed paint. I'm not doing a podcast, LMAO. So this speed paint is of, if you follow Astro, I follow Astro. They're a great K-pop group, and I think they're very funny. I love the cracks. But anyway, this is the hashtag #OrNumber on Instagram and Twitter, or you can post it in the Discord, link in the Instagrams. Okay, yes, but this was, I believe that was Moonbin, because they posted on their story these beautiful photo shoot pictures of Christmas-themed pictures, and it was fantastic. I love it. And I definitely drew multiples. I love the Machine the best, but you know what? Moonbin's picture was the most cute. I love those mittens. Okay, now on to the main story. Hi-ya! Hello, everybody, and welcome to the most generic art YouTube channel on the platform. Yes, it is I, Wichit, here to spill all the tea about why I am leaving Amino. As of today, which is 12/16/2018, December 16, 2018, I am no longer active on Amino. It's gonna be an archived thing. I'm no longer posting, I'm no longer doing anything. The last time I was on Amino was 16 days ago. Okay, now to go into what the hell's going on with Amino, because I have a couple problems with it from an artistic side of things. So let's just get into that. Basic rundown of how my Amino was. I was on the app for 275 days. I was first a member in March 15 of this year. I have 1,102 followers. I'm following just above 200 people. And I had a decent reputation of 3,512. My last post got 14 likes, and it was a link to a live stream I did. And that explains the basic rundown of my Amino page. Now, Amino got updated, and I don't like the update. So let's just go down with the general things about Amino. Is this talking about any specific community? No, this is just my experience with a few communities. However, the most active community, if you must know, was the Arts and OCs Amino. That was the one I was on the most. With that, I was mostly on art communities, by the way. So it's gonna be all art-related stuff. Because that's what this channel is, it's all art-related! So here's the first comparison I can make about Amino. It's like a McDonald's. It's like a freaking McDonald's children's kid play area. The kid area, yeah, that big thing with the big old slide. Yeah, it's like that. Okay, so why is it like that? Well, normally in those things, there's an excessive amount of children. There's a lot of noise, there's a lot of everything, and there's a lot of feces in there. Does that necessarily mean the whole of Amino is garbage? No, there's just a couple accidents here and there going down the slides, you know what I mean? Okay, but yes, so Amino has a lot of younger people on there. When I mean younger, I mean younger. Like, you've got the classic young audience, the 9-year-olds, the 13-year-olds, you know, like those type of people. Do I have a problem with that? No. But if you're someone who's older and trying to grow as a person and an artist, more as an artist, or you're just trying to get your art out there, Amino is definitely not your, as you would say, one-stop shop to get a community, a following, work, commissions, like anything like that. Amino is not necessarily the best place to go looking for. The two problems I have with Amino personally is anything revolving criticism or critiques and anything revolving commissions. We're gonna start with the commission issue first. So Amino, like I said, has a much younger audience. Now, with a younger audience, if you're living it up on the YouTube scene of the Storytime community of artists, you know a lot of us like to tell you about our horrible commission stories where, oh no, we're not getting paid, they're begging us for art. They want free art from us, oh no! Like, that's a big topic, obviously, on our lovely artist YouTube community. And it is a problem, and children shouldn't be begging for art. No one should be begging for art, and no one should be using any excuse to beg for art. There's a difference between gifting, artists taking requests, and then begging. Do not beg. Begging is bad. Okay, so the problem is, since Amino's a lot younger, and a lot of those people who are normally, like, involved in those videos are younger. When I mean involved, I mean like the people asking for art. And Amino kind of does this thing. What do I mean, kind of? They do. They have a system called the Amino coin. The Amino coin is basically in-app purchases. That's all it is. It's its own currency. The thing is, you get it for free by logging into the app. You get it for free by staying on the app. You get it for free when you activate ads on the app. And there's a lot of ways to get free coins. I mean, shoot, I have 157 coins right now. You can even donate coins to people, which is the problem. You can donate coins per post. That creates something called the Amino Coin Commission. I'm opening coin commissions, guys. I'll take like 3 things and it's a coin commission thing. Now, unlike DA with their point system, you can actually turn your DA points back into money and have it sent as a check to your house or whatnot. So you can actually physically get paid for doing what you do. Amino coins aren't like that. They have no value outside of Amino. No value. Unless there's some sort of underground Amino coin trading system, there's no value. And the only thing you can buy with them from Amino themselves is their subscription to their Amino Plus accounts, which basically gives you a fancy gold frame and says you're an Amino Plus member. Congratulations. You can customize the app a little more than us plebs. Now, I've heard some people have criticisms for Amino doing this. I don't know much about the business side of it. So I'm going to talk about the side of I'm an artist and I'm opening up for commissions. Have I ever opened up for commissions on Amino? No. Have I gotten requests from people on Amino? Yes. I've actually also answered a question on my Q&A video of someone asking me, will I open up for coin commissions? And I tried to politely explain, no, I will not. It's just for a personal thing, I would rather take requests than do coin commissions. Because if I want to do a commission, I want to keep the mindset of a commission equals proper money coming in, not fictitious money. I'm not playing Monopoly with you. I'm sorry. I mean that in the most nice way possible, but I'd rather just do something for free and give it as a gift or as a request than do it for fictitious money, if that makes sense. Now, I have no problems. You can open up for coin commissions, but for someone who wants to do art as a job and just wants to be properly commissioned, because also, here's another thing. Kids can't have a PayPal. You can't have a PayPal until you're 18. And that's another problem. So obviously you can't actually get paid. And that's the whole problem. If you're dealing with a younger audience, it's very hard to get paid over the internet. You can obviously get paid in person because obviously a lot of us hold cash on us rather than a card or a PayPal. So that's just a little explanation out of the way. But when it comes down to it, it's gonna be a lot of, hey, are you gonna open up for coin commissions? Can you draw me something? Sure, just pay me. Okay, I've got 75 Amino coins. Will you do it for that? No, you pay me real money. But I only have Amino coins. Ah! It's a lot of that. And I will say it again, there is no problem with taking commissions like that. It's your choice, but just be warned, that's what goes on in Amino a lot. So just don't expect people to be properly paying you with money if you go on Amino. So the next problem I have with Amino is the criticism. It's hard to explain because everyone on Amino, besides the fact of it being a lot of younger children, it's also that Amino has this is a safe space mentality. Now, what happens when you have a safe space mentality or extremely strict guidelines? You either have oversensitive mods. Now that's no punch to any mod, and I have my own mods and none of them are like that. But sometimes you'll get people who are overly sensitive or they want to have a very strict way of running their Amino. Now obviously there are countless Aminos and I've seen countless of them. And I've never come across super strict Aminos. I mean, the Arts and OCs is kind of strict in a way. Because you're not allowed to promote, you can't do that, no advertising, no nothing. And that's a rule, and they can have that rule, that's fine, I don't care. But the thing is, when it comes to criticism, a lot of them are very no bullying, no that, it's a very big thing. And then if you're younger, you get scared, so you don't wanna say something mean. If I'm gonna take an example, I'm gonna take my friend, racist uncle, who is top-notch criticizer. Yes, of course, she's harsh and she can be a bit cold, but that's not her intention. She just genuinely wants to help people. And I know I've had her on my stream multiple times, and of course she can be a little different in the way she gives criticism, but it's genuinely helpful for someone not to hold your hand or just be like, baby you, like, oh yeah, it's good, like, don't worry about it, and then just like floss over all the bad things. No, she'll tell me what's wrong and she'll try to help me improve. She's not gonna hold my hand, and I bless her soul. I love her, and she's so sweet for doing that. And she actually is a good person, guys, like, don't get me wrong. And she also, whenever she critiques someone on my stream and I ask for that opinion, she does not genuinely hate anyone. She has no hatred or harbored malice, but she will dish out some very nice criticism punches. That's it. But there's no one's gonna do that on Amino. You have to be, for you to give like a decent critique, you have to be experienced, since again, a lot of children, no one's experienced, no one has experience. So basically, if you're a decent to above artist and you post something on there, you're gonna get a lot of, oh my god, your art's so great, I love it. Oh my god, this is my favorite. You're so great. Oh my god. Like, this is fantastic. You'll never find anyone who's actually gonna criticize your art. I mean, shoot, when I had my video go up on Creepshow's channel, bless you, Shannon, I love you, Mom. A lot of people, they weren't necessarily hate comments, but there are people just like, oh, the ears bother me, they're too big. Oh, is the neck too thick or is the neck too thin? And then people obviously criticizing how I sound and whatnot. Now that's criticism, that's just something to help me improve. Obviously, not all criticism is fantastic, and of course it can sting a little bit, but they're genuinely trying to help you. I know Shannon's made a video like this. It's the low cow video, you can go look for it. But you need people like that. You need a good mixture. You need people who are gonna compliment your art so your ego stays not shattered, but you also need a good amount of people and be able to accept the criticism from those people who are telling you what's wrong with your art. You need to improve, and you need to stay on your stuff. You can't stop improving. You need to keep going. And that's the problem with Amino. Once you outgrow the Amino, so I would say about 1,000 is the break point. There's no one new is gonna see your art. Everyone's gonna be the same. Everyone's gonna return your art saying, oh yeah, it's really good. Also the way the Amino algorithm works is, it's very good for people who are very like number oriented. I wasn't the most, but there are people who are very number oriented, and they get a lot of anxiety when they see numbers shrink or numbers don't go up fast enough. The way the Amino algorithm works is basically, if you post something and someone joins the Amino, they're going to immediately see it in a little pop-up, and they can like and follow you. So normally every time you post, you'll basically gain like, I would say like 4 to 10 followers. So just by posting, you get followers. However, that creates a lot of dead followers. So even if I have 1,000 followers, hardly any of them are active. I probably get like 50 likes per video on average, or post on average. But you get the point. And then also trying to promote outside, like I said, if the Amino prohibits promotion, you've got to be careful how you do it. So it creates a lot of sneaky stuff. And so with Amino then, even if you get like featured, which you'll then get like 2,000 likes or a lot of likes on it, but it never translates outside of Amino. Everything in Amino turns into a big bubble. Everyone in Amino stays on Amino. Anything that goes on in Amino stays within the Amino. And it's a little, if you're trying to grow as like an artist or anything, and you're trying to gain a following, do anything, find work. Amino's not gonna work out for you, sadly. It just isn't. Either the community's way too small, or the community's way too strict, or you're sadly in a community that just has a lot of people who are in the market to look for a new artist that they like, but aren't in the market to buy or give criticism. So is Amino a good platform? If you already have a following, I don't really know if you should or shouldn't create an Amino community and just run that separately. But if you are an artist, a middle-sized artist, smaller artist, it just depends. If you want to gain posting confidence, see numbers go up, talk to people who are very nice and kind, and just start somewhere, go ahead, use Amino. I recommend the Arts No Seas Amino. It's fantastic. But once you hit a threshold, and I hit 1,000 followers within a year, and I've surpassed that now, nothing new happens, nothing changes, no one new sees your art, and you just eventually you outgrow. Nothing interesting happens unless you're using the chat feature, which I was certainly never using. It just, nothing new happens. No one, I mean, you have to talk to people on Amino. I've made a couple friends. Hi, Psych. Like, that's my good friend. But in the end, Amino offers a very different experience from somewhere like YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, DeviantArt. It's a small knit community of friends and communication and just everyone being happy. It's a bubble that can sometimes have toxic parts in it, but for the most part, it's just a small, happy, well-knit community of, I hate saying the word children, but just like a younger audience, you know? And they're doing their own thing, and that's fine. There's nothing to hate about Amino. And it's great if you're starting off, but once you've hit that threshold and you want to grow and you want to be a better artist, because you should always never want to stop improving anywhere. So if you want to continue improving, you're going to have to take the big boy step and make that Instagram, make that YouTube channel, make that Twitter, make that DeviantArt, and just go forth and go play out with the big boys. Because Amino isn't going to help you grow after you hit a certain threshold. You may gain a couple followers that might follow you out of the Amino and be like, hey, how's it going? But still, it's not the greatest place to stay. It's one of those places where it's a one-stop, you stop, you hang out there for a little bit, you gain your confidence, and then you'll walk out. Think of it like high school, but like an extra crappy version of high school, because high school's already crappy. You learn what you need to learn, you do your basics, you gain a couple friends, and then you walk out, and you kind of forget about it after a couple years. That's what happens with Amino. So, is Amino the worst thing in the world? No, it's not. Is it a great place to grow? No, it's not. Is it a great place to start? Yes. And that's pretty much it. That's it. So, that concludes my problems with Amino. Don't message me on Amino. I'm never going to read it, and I don't want to not read what you have to tell me. I'm not going to take coin commissions. Just, no. I'm sorry. Amino is dying, but that's its own problem. Goodbye, everybody. This has been my problems that I should have talked about a pretty long time ago, and we're talking like 16 days ago. Thank you for listening. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. I will probably have this up on Tuesday. Let's hope. Here we go. Being organized, having a schedule. That's how you gain followers, everybody. Tip number 1, be organized. Play with the big boys. Hell yeah. Make friends, not enemies. Yes, 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 and yes. Okay, I'm done. I'm tired. Congratulations. Thank you again. I love all of you. Oh yeah, last thing, I promise. I do have very, interesting stories regarding my time during Amino. This was obviously just like an overview, but if you have any interest in, smaller stories, request stories, things that happened to me on Amino that are in more specific detail, I am very happy to supply screenshots, blurred of course, and just funny, happy, sad, great moments on there. You know what, Amino was a fun time, so if you want stories related to that, comment down below. Just yes, let's do that. Comment an okay hand sign. That's great. All right, let's do that. All right, now it's time to say bye-bye.